which, though myself would gladly have embraced, yet the incessant weepings of my wife, weeping before what she saw must come, and the piteous plainings of the pretty babes who mourned for fashion, endurance what to fear. They forced me to seek delays for them and me. And this it was. For other means was none. The sailors whom we sought for safety by our boat had left the ship, then sinking rope to us. My wife, more careful for the ladder borne, fastened him unto a small spare mast, such as seafaring men provide for storms, and to him one of the other twins was bound, whilst I was like heedful of the others. The children thus disposed, my wife and I, fixing our care on whom our care was fixed, fastened ourselves at either end the mast, and floating straight and obedient to the stream, was carried towards Corinth, as we thought. At length, the sun, gazing upon the earth, dispatched those vapors that had offended us, and by benefit of his wished light, the seas waxed calm, and we discovered 2 ships from afar, making amain to us of Corinth that, of Epidaurus this, but ere they met, oh, let me say no more. Just gather the sequel by what went before.
Ah, nay, forward, old man. Do not break off so. For we may pity, though not pardon thee.
Oh, had the gods done so, I had not now worthily termed them merciless to us, for ere the ships could meet by twice 5 leagues, we were encountered by a mighty rock, which being violently borne upon, our helpful ship was splitted in the midst, so that in the unjust divorce of us, the both of us were left alike, what to delight in, and what to sorrow for. Her part, poor soul, seeming as burdened with lesser weight, but not with lesser woe, was carried with more speed before the wind. And in our sight, they 3 were taken up by fishermen of Corinth, as we thought. At length, another ship had seized on us, and knowing whom it was their hap to save, gave healthful welcome to their shipwrecked guests. And they would have reft the fishers of their prey, had not their bark been very slow of sail. And thus onward did they bend their course. And thus have you heard me, severed from my bliss, that was my life prolonged but to tell sad stories of mine own mishaps.
And for the sake of them, thou sorrowest for. Do me the favor, dilate that full. What have befallen of them in the, till now?
Well, my youngest boy, yet eldest care, at 18 years became inquisitive after his brother, and he importuned me, that his attendant, for so his case was like, being reft of his brother, but retained his name, be allowed to bear him company in the quest of him. And whilst I labored of a love to see, I hazarded the loss of those I loved. 5 years have I spent in farthest Greece, roaming clean through the bounds of Asia, and coasting homeward, came I to Ephesus, hopeless to find, but loath to leave unsought or that or any place that harbors men. But here must end the story of my life, and happy were I in my timely death, that all my travels warrant me. They live.
Hapless Aegeon, whom the fates have marked to bear the extremity of dire mishap. Now, trust me, if it were not against our laws, my crown, my oath, my dignity, which prince, would they? May not disannul. My soul should sue as advocate for thee. But though thou art the judge to the death, and past sentence may not be recalled, but to our honors, great disparagement. Yet, I will favor thee in what I can. Therefore, merchant, I limit thee this day to seek thy life by beneficial help. Try all the friends thou hast in Ephesus. Beg thou, borrow, make up the sum, and live. If no, thou art doomed to die. Balthazar, taken to thy custody.
I will, my lord.
Go! Hopeless and hapless doth Aegeon wend, but to procrastinate his life's end. Ah!
Lest your goods too soon be confiscated. This very day, a Syracusan merchant is apprehended upon arrival here, and not being able to buy out his life according to the statutes of the town, died ere the weary sun set in the west. Here's your money I had to hold.
Go back to the sanctuary host, and stay there, Dromio, till I come to thee. Within the hour it'll be dinner time. Till then I'll view the manners of the town, peruse the traders, gaze upon the buildings, and then return and sleep within mine inn. For with long travel I am stiff and weary. Well, get thee away! Many a man would take you at your word. Go indeed, having so good a mean. A trusty villain, sir, that very oft when I am dull with care and melancholy, lightens my humor with his merry jests. What, will you walk with me about the town and go to my inn and dine with me?
I am invited, sir, to certain merchants, of whom I hope to make much benefit. I crave your pardon. Soon at 5 o'clock, please you, I'll meet with you upon the mart, and afterwards consult with you until bedtime. But my present business calls me from you now.
Well, farewell till then. I will go lose myself and wander up and down to view the city.
I commend you, sir, to your content.
He that commends me to my own content commends me to the thing I cannot get. I to the world am like a drop of water that in the ocean seeks another drop, who, falling there to find his fellow forth unseen, inquisitive, confounds himself. So I, to find a mother and a brother, in quest of them unhappy lose myself.